ambulance has drawn up outside, Robert. Flashing blue lights always draw curiosity, don't they? Gets curtains twitching. Well, I suppose our curtains are twitching. Front doors are opening. The Snewing brothers from number 49 are already there on the pavement, gawking. Mrs. Wallace from number 28 says those boys eat Mrs. Snewing out of house and home. They need a trough, she says. Oh, something is happening, Robert. 2 paramedics have got out. Edith is coming over. So it's Ken then, is it? Oh dear. Well, I can see she's worried. Paramedic is nodding and patting her shoulder, trying to reassure her, bless him. That's what they do, isn't it? Talk to reassure. Even if someone is dying and can't be saved, they talk away in quiet, reassuring voices to soothe and calm. How do I know? Wow. I participated in that first aid course, remember? In my younger years, when I got that job at Baldwin's Hardware, you remember? Oh, I couldn't get down on these knees now. I've never used them though, my first aid skills. Never had to resuscitate or staunch the flow of an arterial bleed. Gracie did though, didn't she? You remember? It was a couple of years after our training. We'd just had a coffee and a donut. An elderly gentleman went down in the car park. Well, she was straight in there, Gracie. Didn't hesitate. She ascertained that he wasn't breathing and initiated CPR. Unfortunately for her, the gentleman had just consumed a plate of spaghetti bolognese in the Happy Cup Cafe. I can still see that image today, Robert. That slack mouth and lips rimmed with orange. Gracie said that it was the smell more than anything that had made her gag. She decided she would never do it again. Dear Gracie. Oh, she was a good friend. I miss her. Mr. Reynolds, number 58, has stopped on the pavement now. He's talking to Edith. That scruffy mongrel of his is in need of a good bath. Quite a sweet little thing, really. I like dogs, well, any animal, really. An animal lover, me. Couldn't do without our Hector, could we, Robert? Dear old thing. Out in the garden, is he? In his usual spot under the apple tree. Oh, I'll go and sit with him, get a bit of air, take a load off. Oh, Robert, look at the state of our garden. Oh, we've let it go, haven't we, love? That old apple tree looks quite forlorn down at the bottom there. Look at all those fallen apples. You've not picked them, love. So much spoiled fruit. Such a shame. We could have made a nice pie with all those if we'd gathered them in time. You like apple pie? Remember the day we planted this old tree? 1954. Just married. You carried me over the threshold. I was as light as a feather, you said. called me your sweet apple blossom. They're all overripe now, look. All bruised, all rotting. Like me, eh, love? Look at the skin on this one, look. All wrinkly and puckered. And this one here, look. Brown, pulpy bruise on the side. Just like me. Bruised, rotting on the inside. Oh, Robert. Hector! Where is that dog? Here, boy. Perhaps we should pop over, Robert. What do you think? Edith will need a cup of tea. I'll put extra sugar in for the shock. Or would we be a nuisance, do you think? Have you seen Hector? On our bed again, is he? Cheeky boy. Could you pop up, love, and chase him off? Robert? Robert? Not Ken after all. He's just come out with someone. Who is that? Oh, Robert, it's you. Oh, love, look at you. Bless you. And old Hector there with you. They're being kind, aren't they, Edith and Ken? Being kind to you. They've been good, haven't they? Well, we've known them a long time. It's a shock for you, I know, love. I mean, we knew it was coming, didn't we? We tried our best to prepare, but it was just so much sooner than expected. You'll be all right. He will come then. Come to get me. Sit me up and take me out on a stretcher. Give the snooing boys something to gawp at. I'm not going up, but I don't want to see myself lying up there. Not a pretty sight. A fallen apple, Robert, that's what I am. Spoiled fruit.